goodness, we're gonna be pals. So, I'll give you guys this piece of truth. I'm what you might like to call a nerd. Huh, what? Him? Never. No, I swear, it's true. I wouldn't lie to you kind people. But I've always wanted to be cool, so I did stuff to make people think I was cool. In high school, this was my move. I let cool kids cheat off my tests. That's what I did. It didn't work. Nobody liked me any better. Plus, I got caught by my 9th grade science teacher letting these 2 girls cheat off my test. She made me stay after class. I thought I was in big trouble until all she said to me was, Aaron, I know you let those 2 girls cheat off you. You realize you can get them to do stuff for that. Like, she could have meant they'll bake you cookies, but the tone of her voice and the twinkle in her eye was more like, they will play with your bird. And I never asked her to clarify which one she meant. I realize now that I should have, because I'm old enough now and I've seen enough movies to know that I was like 2 sentences away from banging my science teacher. Here's how it would have happened in my head. She'd have been all like, hey, you know, they'll do stuff for that. And then I'd have been all like, oh yeah, what kind of stuff? And then she'd have been all like, this kind of stuff. That's how those movies start, right? I wonder what other kind of information she would have had for me if I was like, hey, science teacher, how can I take advantage of other kinds of people? Well, Aaron, if you go to a restaurant and order a sandwich and quick eat half the sandwich and then say, hey, you guys only brought me half a sandwich, they'll bring you a brand new whole sandwich. Oh, yeah, what kind of sandwich? This kind of sandwich! Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm an idiot, I realize this. That's also how my brain works. I think of sex, I go right to sandwich. That's where it is. I'm a nerd. I'm also afraid of everything. Like, I read too much, like, true crime, weird stories, and then think the weird shit's gonna happen to me. Like, when I go home tonight, I'm gonna have to go around my apartment and check for stuff. I'm gonna have to make sure my door is locked and there's nobody under my bed. I'm gonna have to make sure my dog is really my dog and not some man who broke in my house and murdered my dog and is wearing my dog, pretending to be my dog, waiting for me to go to sleep so he can shed my dog and murder me. That could happen. That guy is out there and he is sneaky. You come home from work, you go to pet what you think is your dog, some man licks your hand. He barks at you like, woof, woof. I am definitely a dog and not a man in a dog suit. And you just go to bed and get murdered. I love crazy people, though. My favorite crazy person that I ever saw was right here in our fair city of Philadelphia. And he was riding a bike and singing a song. And the words to his song were, I am real! Which tells me he was definitely crazy, because only a crazy person would have to remind himself that he does in fact exist, and then use a song to do so. And I wish I could have kept up with him on his bike to hear the rest of the song, because I need to know where a song that starts with the lyrics, I am real, could possibly go. Because I can only imagine it's like, oh, my actions have consequences on those around me. I'm not just a figment of my own imagination. Which is kind of a paradox. Because if I didn't exist, I couldn't have imagination. Oh my God, I think that's the breakthrough I've been waiting for. According to my court-appointed psychiatrist. And he just jumps off the bike and gets a job and a family, and he's normal now. I thought I was going to get kidnapped the other day, and that happened. I was walking home really late at night down this dark alley, plain white van, no markings, tinted windows. It was a rape van. It was a rapist's van. Came up behind me. I moved to the side to let him go past. Here's the thing, did not go past me, just stayed behind me creeping. I got scared, looked in the window. The guy winked at me like, yeah, this is going to happen. So I just took off running and screaming for help immediately. In case you guys are wondering, I do not scream for help like a man would scream for help. Because nobody's gonna come help some man. Like, how many out there would come help if you heard this? Help me! Help me, I'm a man! Me and my testicles need your assistance! No. I don't know why I'm so afraid of being kidnapped. I don't know if you're very perceptive. I'm not exactly the most abductible of persons. I don't know how the guy would do it. What if his MO was chloroform, and now he doesn't know how much to use, and he's just misjudging it? And it turns into this King Kong situation where he's just throwing full bottles of it at me. And it's just like, it's just making him angry! I'm just getting tired and sleepy, falling into stuff, breaking cars, like, oh, just take me already. I'm a man. You